You know, when you sit down, you start playing, you get into a groove, and you say, I'm going to stop here and do this, or I'm going to stop there and do that. And instead, this becomes this, becomes this, becomes focusing on the screen. That's kind of what sort of happened here. It was close. Injuries really caught up to us. And, yeah, we still have to play Linares, but the season's essentially over. So let's get you to that. My name's FM20, and it's time to get real. Now, if I can only come up with a clickbaity title as well. We won the group, and we really didn't deserve it, to be honest with you. It took a 94th minute Miguel Martin goal in the game against, I'm totally blanking on their name at that. Nueva de la Victoria? MARACENA. Yeah, because I have the song Hey Macarena going through my head, but it's MARACENA. This was going to be a tie, and if it had been a tie, we would be on 83 points. Antequera lost. Or they drew with Tajar, and then they lost to El Ejido. And if they had won and we had lost, by the rules of the league, results between teams are what count. And Antequera had beaten us. So even though we had more goals than them, our goal differential was better. They go by results between teams. So Antequera would have clinched. As it stands, we have clinched. We are getting promoted, and it was touch and go there for a little bit. I will be 100% honest with you. Against Montreal, we won 2-1 thanks to goals by Lucero and Miguel Martin 92nd minute penalty kick. Extra time goals. We then lost against Malaga B, which was a gut punch. To be honest with you, we were just not good this game. They had 7 shots, 4 on target. We had 8 and 3. Jabalillo was on a 6-0. Espinosa was on a 7-4. Everyone else just was subpar. They just had a better team performance, and that's what saw them through. Even though we dominated possession, we just could not get anything done. It was painful to watch. I watched this on extended highlights. It was painful to watch. Oh my god. Then at Vega, we got ourselves right. I'm clicking on the wrong thing here. We won 3-1 thanks to goals by Miguel Martin, Jabalillo, and Fernandez. The Marcos Corral goal in the 56th minute was nice. We just dominated them from the beginning. And 20 shots, 7 on target. Excuse me, decent possession advantage. And then the game that clinched it for us, I didn't think we were going to win this. Maracena is not the best squad. They're 6th. And I say not the best squad, and they're 6th. But they're not the best squad. We're the best squad because we won, dang it. And I really thought this was going to be a draw. And then Martin scored in the 94th minute. I about jumped out of my chair and fell over. And this was one of those games where we should have won it a lot earlier in the 94th minute because we were absolutely dominating them. They had 5 shots, 3 on target. We had 18 and 8. We had a decent possession advantage. All of our players were pretty much clicking except Hernandez. And it was just... Martin scored, and I literally jumped up for joy. So the one name you will not notice... Kike Clemente, hamstring strain, out for the next 10 days to 3 weeks. And then Jose Manuel Ortega, our young striker prospect, lower back stress fracture. So, yeah, there's that. We clinched Division 9 title, or 3rd Division Group 9 title, initial budgets. This is what's important. Ooh, I gotta write this down. 46.08. We are going to play the Linares game, and we're going to have an end-of-season review. I'm writing this down on the whiteboard here because at some point in time, I'm going to go back to the spreadsheet and do that. I'm going to want to write these down again, and just, it's a thing. It's a personal thing. Pelham leads real high into glory. Pleases the board with a Group 9 win. Maybe I'll get an A. Total 21 medals awarded. Yeah, we had 21 players start. It was... Yeah, Barrera happy promise kept and secured promotion. Well, I'm happy you're happy, Barrera. Armero, yes, we will praise you. And now we have Linares in 7 days. So I'm going to save the game here real quick, and we are going to come back for that match in just a bit. I couldn't make this up if I tried. Henio Vilches, my 38-year-old left side player who barely got any starts of playing time this season and was earning almost €1,000 a week, has decided to retire after talking about it with his family. I'm going to retire June 29th, 2020. So I have a press conference. And one of the questions they asked me is, hey, do you agree with Vilches' statement? I say, yeah, he knows when it's time to retire. It's up to him. I'm certainly not going to convince him to stay because A, he's too old, and B, he's too slow. And Pelham agrees it's Vilches' decision. Now, Vilches is worried by my comments about him retiring and staying retired. You can't make that up. Well, even though he's injured, I did make another loan offer for Clemente. Hopefully that went through. Today, though, we are playing Linares. It's the last game of the season. We've clinched, but still, Linares is a good squad. And I'd like to go out on a high note, as if winning the league wasn't a high enough note. You know what I mean. We got De La Calzada in goal, Barrera, Lucero, Ramon, and Mateos as the defensive back four, Espinoza, Hernandez, Armero, and Jabalilo as the midfielders, Martin and Juanca as the strikers up top. Martin has a ton of goals this season. I am pleasantly surprised by that. And frankly, he saved our season with that 94th minute goal in the last game. Get this done. Garcia to counter-start on the throw-in. Ramon sends it up the field to Martin. Espinoza. Back to De La Calzada. De La Calzada to Lucero. I will get that right probably the next to last episode of this save. Albert. Oh, blows by the defender. Takes the shot, but it's very wide left. Sales. Oh, nice. Albert's there, and he bombs it by De La Calzada. That was really well done. Oh, I like the tippy-tappy, the Paul Pogba-esque approach to the ball. Oh, kickoff highlight. Lucero to Ramon. Mateos, Hernandez. Back to Ramon. Up towards Juanca. Oh, he loses it. Ortiz has it for Linares. He sends it up to Aguilar, who got behind the defenders, and wow, I guess he rushed that shot because it's really wide left. We have not had a shot or anything. Told the guys to push forward, and Juanca got frustrated. Which is understandable. He's a false nine. He gets forward, but not all the way forward. And an even first half. 7 shots, 3 on target for both of us. Possession advantage is negligible. I'll take a draw. Happily take a draw. 60 minutes in. Holy cow, these are some lackluster performances by guys on the field. Bring off Lucero and bring on Romero. Armero is going to come off. I'm going to bring on Vela. Save our last sub for just in case. Sales sends it in. Oh, over the crossbar by Albert. Just outside the box. Rodri. What the heck happened there? That bounced off something and didn't count. Okay. Jabalilo sends it forward, but it goes right to Lara on Linares. He sends it up to Albert. Oh, he blows by the one defender. Aguilar in the box. Back to Albert. Aguilar takes the shot, blows it by De La Calzada. Okay. 17th goal this season for Ivan Aguilar. Albert, yeah. It was nice. Sends it right to Aguilar. The defender came off of him. I don't know why. Left him alone. 8 yards in front of the box. Sale sends it in again. Aguilar off the post. Barrera up to Vela. Mateos is looking exhausted. Do I have someone to... Yeah, I got Moha. Barrera's looking exhausted too. I literally just brought him on. Well, not the high note I wanted to end the season on game-wise. A 2-0 loss to Linares. That's mildly frustrating, to say a word that's suitable for publication. Holy cow. Let's check something out here after this real quick. As it's thinking, I'm going to save the game. We'll be back in just a sec. Vela out 4 to 6 weeks. Twisted ankle, of course. Well, Wonka worries. Réal hot. Post-match press conference. I'll do this here in a bit. Rincon, very good season. Out on loan. Hated the club he was at, but he did good. We got Clemente for next season. Very nice. Collective bonus, 17,000. All pressure on Linares. Espinoza is retiring. I missed that. Write that down. Midfielder. C+. Jeez. End of season awards. Juanma Espinoza, 76% player of the season. Colt Vilches with a goal this season. Signing of the season, Iris Barrera on a free, young player of the season. Clemente, the lone player. What's this Vilches goal? Against Almira B. Okay. Season review. It was really touch and go there for a while, to be honest with you. The stadium wasn't as full as it could have been. It should be a little bit fuller next season, but finished first. Club expectation and meeting. Segunda beat mid-table. Yeah, that's not going to be a problem at all. Lolo, who is not a name I recognize because he was an 18-year-old I never played, was out with a broken foot for 4 months. Monty, 3 months with a hip injury, then again, July 27th. Okay. Which means they probably just left on break. So, we'll take a look at the players here, figure out what we're going to do next. I gotta look at the rules. You know what? We'll do that too. Martin breaks the goal scoring record. 25 goals for Réal high-end record. Armero creates a new record. 11 assists. That's good. Espinoza record for most players in the match with 10. De La Calzada, 11 shutouts. We are third, group 9. That's like the championship. There's just not a lot of space. Okay, rules. Promotion playoff. Wow, okay. Relegation playoff, relegated to the league scoring rules. Results between teams, goal difference, goal score. Top 4 teams qualify for promotion playoff. Bottom 4 teams are relegated. Transfer window squad registration. Maximum 3 goalkeepers on the team. Maximum 20 outfield players on the squad. Maximum team size of 22. Maximum of 16 over 23 players. Players signed on free. Can be registered at any time. Okay, it's pretty much the same except the registration rules are a little bit different. Okay, so the players in orange were players who were out on loan. The players in blue were the players who were in on loan. Calzada started 38 games for us. Nice season. Espinoza started 38 games for us as a 35-year-old midfielder. 2 goals, 7 assists, 10 players of the match. That's really well done. Miguel Martin, 37 games, 25 goals, 4 assists, 3 players of the match. Victor Armero, a well-rounded season. 36 starts, 2 off the bench, 11 goals, 11 assists, 4 players of the match. Mateos, 2 assists. Juanca, 10 goals, 3 assists, 2 players of the match. Hernandez, 3-4-1. Javalilo, 5-8-2. That's not bad, especially for a guy who's not going to be back on the squad next year. Mizian, solid in the starts he got. 5 starts, 3 off the bench, 1 goal, 1 assist. If I can get him back, I might. It depends on who else we lose in the offseason. And that is going to be the biggest issue. I already know Vilches is going to be back. I'm not re-signing Espinoza. Ramon's going to be leaving. Jabalilo, I'm not going to re-sign. Armero, it depends on who else is out there. If I can find, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players that are going to be leaving. The nice thing is I have the salary to replace them, definitely. And especially since I'm losing $850 off Vilches and a couple others. So, off-season is going to be interesting, that's for sure. Very, very interesting. We do get Clemente back for next season. That's nice. Got a lot of potential on the squad. It will be interesting to see how it fills out. One of the things I do need to do is okay, we got that exported out. The off season's definitely going to be busy. It's going to be interesting. I'm doubling my payroll salary essentially. I have a transfer budget. I can't imagine me using it though. It's probably going to be freeze and players on ends of contracts. We got to get younger. We got to get better. We got to get financially more responsible. Because this is okay. We ended up in the black overall. But, and this is going to bug me for a long time. So, we got promoted. We did a really good job. It was touch and go there for a while. I tried throwing it away. I swear I did, but the team ignored me and went out and won. So, I feel really good about that. I wasn't looking forward to spending another season in the 4th division because, man, that was a grind. We got lucky, though. I will be the first to admit we got very, very lucky. So I'm going to call this right here and get plugging away at the off season. If you did like what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I will answer those as fast as I can. My name is FM20.